I have to be loud because
it's
sort of sensual.
Sully is sort of sensual.
Welcome to the SlapDuck podcast. I'm your host, Sully Iqbal, aka Limp Handshake. I'm bringing that back. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a different one every week.
Wait, so you chose to be Limp Handshake?
I mean, last time I was Firm Handshake. So this time I'm Limp Handshake. The next week will be something completely different. It might be a handshake, but it might be something else. It might be just like the prime number or investigate. Okay, anyway. And I'm joined by a regular on the show. He's basically a co-host.
Yeah, Luka and I'm here.
And special guest,
George.
Oh,
could I have a nickname?
I mean,
could I have had a nickname?
Go for it.
I don't know.
Oh, what's my nickname?
The G-Man.
Goose.
Goose
has been my nickname for a very long time.
Who's Maverick in this situation?
Oh, no.
You died.
It's just Goose.
Yeah, it's just like a play on my last name.
Iceman.
Ice.
Yeah.
G-Ice. Wait, I still haven't seen Top Gun. Is like, who was the one that died? Was it
Goose?
Was it Goose?
I think it was Goose.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know.
I think Goose dies, and
Maverick carries on?
Maverick carries on, and then there's like a lot of sexual tension between Maverick
I know there's a
Iceman.
Volleyball thing.
Who the fuck is Iceman?
I think Iceman is...
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
So there was three of them?
But Iceman wasn't a main character.
Really?
Was he not?
He wasn't, he was like part of the ensemble cast.
All right.
You know what I mean? He was like a supporting character.
Was he like fourth billing or something?
I don't remember.
Val Kilmer was a side character.
I mean, Val Kilmer's always a side character.
Is he?
I mean, wait.
God, I'm really bad at this.
Val Kilmer was Drago, right? Drago from Rocky. No, it's the other one.
That's Dolph Lundgren.
He's cool.
Is the other?
He is, isn't he?
Fucking
It's
cool.
the other buff man.
Yeah, isn't Dolph
80s.
Lundgren going to be like in Aquaman? He's like,
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I don't know if he's like the villain in
Is he the weird looking like mantis thing that looks like a Pokemon?
I still haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know.
I've seen the poster.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's a real poster.
I've got a thing about trailers. I sort of don't. I mean, I'll watch like the first 10 seconds of a trailer, maybe a bit longer than that.
Okay.
Because if I know I'm gonna like the film, like let's say Aquaman, I've seen what was it? Was it Batman versus Superman or something stupid?
Oh, Justice League.
Justice League. Yeah, that's the one.
First, yeah.
When they all came in, I was like, oh, I guess Aquaman's all right. And then now they're like bringing out a new film. I'm like, oh, I probably might see that. I'm like, Well, I only watched the first 10 seconds of the trailer. I don't want it to be ruined for me, like it did for How to Train Your Dragon 2. Which really pissed me off.
Wait,
massively.
Did it actually show some shit?
It showed shit that it shouldn't show. Yeah, it was like for
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm
not going to be that good. Oh, okay.
I mean, no, it's a really good movie, but
it's a great movie.
Yeah, but in the trailer, it was like, oh, Hiccup, his mates with all the dragons now. Cuts forward to like him in that cave with that character.
Yeah,
and you're like. And then the like Hiccup, who plays Hiccup again?
Oh shit,
Jay Baruchel.
Yeah,
he's like, "Are you my?" You're like,
"Mom,
what?" Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Are you my mom? Or something stupid like that.
It doesn't show doesn't show the final boss, does it?
It shows the final boss, but it doesn't show the final spoiler.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is the whole Stoic getting wrecked. Stoic dies. Stoic dies.
I know. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new one.
In it, yeah, me too. I reckon
it's surprisingly good. Those
be a laugh.
Shit. Surprisingly, I always well up to How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah,
it gets me somehow because I think it's alright. So the first movie I ever remember crying
too.
What?
It's because you got bullied as well for not having a good dragon.
Oh, dude!
Wow,
why are you bringing that up?
Cutting deep.
Because you guys are making fun of my small waveforms.
What in your limp handshakes? But no, like, so the first movie I remember crying at, other than like animation stuff when I was like 2 years old, was the movie Castaway.
Really?
As in Volleyball.
Yeah. So like it's when like it's the Wilson moment. Fucking gets me every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wilson. Yeah, balling out.
Oh, dude, he's crying right now.
That's so hard.
Oh, dude.
But I think I figured it out that like it's always to do with like someone losing a friend.
Oh yeah,
That
oh,
always gets me.
No, yeah. Because the first time I cried watching a film
Mm.
was it was definitely Monsters Inc.
Ooh.
You know when like at the very
Oh, no.
spoilers again. Sorry, when
Kitty.
oh no, don't do that. But when like she opens the
Boo.
door and he's not there, and I was
Mm.
like, oh my god, this is gonna slay me. And then the tears just came down
And they didn't make
into the popcorn,
And never stopped.
ruined
They
everything.
didn't make an official sequel where she's probably got like proper like issues.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like-
that would be fascinating.
She's probably like,
Do like an
It's-
inside out crossover.
yeah. Oh, it's probably going to be like the new Winnie the Pooh movie.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah,
looks
yeah.
dark
That
as
looks
shit.
lit. It's like, yeah.
Dark and lit. Fucking
Oh,
nice.
Christopher. I can't do Pooh's voice.
Please try.
General. No, I'm going to do Christopher Robin. Wait, what? Wait. No. I'm thinking of the line from Star Wars. Why, hello there. And then, no, have you guys?
That
okay.
classic Star Wars line.
Yeah, well, when Obi-Wan in Episode 3, when
he lands.
yeah, when he lands.
Yeah, there's a superhero
Honestly, I saw the best post on Instagram. I can repost other people's shit on Instagram, right?
I mean, you can.
Oh,
I can do the repost.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
fine to do it though.
Yeah, it's fine to do it. I
Chill.
think so long as you credit them
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
I
yeah.
think the repost app automatically does that
Yeah.
anyway.
landing.
But
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna for this episode, I'm gonna repost that, and it's literally I got it saved actually. It's in the trailer, Christopher Robin sees Winnie the Pooh, and it's oh Pooh, but instead they've spliced hello there, and they've like After Effects on lightsabers on Pooh.
Oh,
It says
great.
General
Fuck's
Kenobi.
sake.
It says General Kenobi, and it's the best thing.
Wait, I've seen that.
Yeah, exactly. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, that's
I love that.
Brilliant.
How do well, okay?
So Sully, we said what we've cried at. What did you cry at?
I cry at loads of movies. I still cry at movies.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the
like-
last thing you cried at? Like what film?
I know it was recent. Not cried, but I get like emotional.
Oh no,
Sure,
yeah.
yeah.
I get super emotional in movies.
Hmm.
What's the last movie I saw? It wasn't Ant-Man and Wasp. That didn't make me sad.
No, that was just fun.
No, that was fun. I got emotional. Okay. I definitely know I got emotional in Infinity War at that scene. Not like
yeah, I don't think we can spoil that
as
yet.
in like the scene that's sort of in the middle, but it's not.
Scene that sort of.
Oh, I know the one.
Like
you're talking
in
about.
like in the middle when they're at that place, and
I
then
think
Oh
he's-
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
told that thing,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and then he's like undecided.
Oh,
That got me like that. I got
Yeah.
emotional at that.
No,
you're right.
I'm with you on that. That was an emotional moment.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there was a movie after that where I fucking cried or something.
Yeah.
I do remember the last movie I cried at.
Yeah.
What was it?
A movie called A Monster Calls.
Oh, with
yeah.
Liam Neeson as a
Liam Neeson as
monster.
the monster. and
Liam Neeson.
That, I mean, the trailers got me crying. So I went to see the movie and it was like, yep, I was there for a lot of it. Just it's like a little ball of mess.
Oh, dude.
It's a really, really good movie.
Is his mum dying in that?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's got cancer in there, and that's the whole
Peak.
thing. Like for him to, wow, Sully.
Well, no, I said
Too
Peter
soon.
dying, not to cancer.
Right.
Cancer's like legit peak. I wouldn't use peak to. I generally wouldn't use I generally wouldn't use peak to describe cancer. I'd use oh no that sucks or like, but not in that tone. Like in a genuine, in an empathetic
Sully.
tone.
Sorry, I've got cancer. Oh, dude, that's peak, bro. That sucks, man. Oh, I know, right?
Oh, that's the same level of peak as like missing your train. That's all. That's peak.
Dude.
I mean,
fuck.
God,
last time I didn't
dreadful.
come into work because of my train.
Mm.
You sort of had the same reaction when I told you why.
Train.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
as in
I'm saying you a little mountain peak.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was when someone like killed themselves.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, we can talk about this.
Everyone laughed.
We didn't
basically.
laugh.
Really?
Not
No.
laughed. It was sort of just like, haha. Okay, carry on. I'm like,
Really?
my reaction was sort of like, oh, that's peak. I didn't actually register with me. Oh yeah, someone's dead. I told my brother, and he I think he had a chuckle as well. I'm like, you're a doctor.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I mean, doctors do have like dark sense of humor when it comes to death because they kind of have
no
to.
shit, they have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I suppose.
But all right, so I'd love to know you guys' opinion on this because I know mine, and when people kill themselves, it's
Ooh.
very dark. It's very sad. Don't kill yourself. But when they do it by throwing themselves under
Get
a
help.
train,
We'll put help.
Right. I think I know where you're going with this.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it. And this is really bad. I know saying this, but it becomes an inconvenience to a lot of people.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. Like, I suppose there's a lot of variables when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Mm.
But I can understand the argument of like, oh, it's really selfish because you're doing this to
Sure.
you're disrupting everybody's time, you're disrupting everyone's day. Usually their commute, like their work and all that sort of stuff. It's not just you, and you're affecting everyone else.
Mm.
But then the other half of me is like, I can't imagine what kind of place you'd have to be in
To go
through with that. Because I remember, like, have you seen the film Montage of Heck?
No.
Which is it's the Kurt Cobain documentary.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
No?
Nope.
Well, do you mind if I talk about it?
No, go for it.
Well, there's a part in it where, because it's got like little animated tidbits in it.
Ooh.
It's really well done. It's
Yeah.
like a really great film. Well, he didn't have a great life, but
No.
it was a great film. There was a point when he was like 16. I can't really remember like the context, but he sort of ran away from home, and he went to the train tracks, and he just laid down on the train tracks because he wanted to kill himself.
Fuck.
And I thought, oh my god, this is really dark.
Mm.
But and then like the train comes, but it like there's like a set, like I can't remember what it's called. When the train doesn't go this way,
diverts.
it diverts. That's
like
like the train diverts like just before. So like he lived, and that was like everyone saw that as like a kind of like, oh my god, spiritual moment.
Sure.
But for me, I was like, Kurt Cobain killed himself when he was 16 because he didn't move away from the tracks.
He didn't want that.
True.
He didn't,
Yeah, he
that's
wanted
what
it to
he.
die.
I was like, oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit in two minds for that
Yeah.
argument. It's a bit, I haven't fully decided which one.
I feel like it's sort of like an instant reaction. I think your instant reaction is like, well, I'm fucked because I'm gonna miss work, or my work is
You're right, dude.
gonna.
So I got a really big pins and needles.
Oh, it's like
I thought you were telling me off.
No.
we don't want to hear your opinion.
No, it's a sort of like that instant reaction. It's like, well, I've been inconvenienced. I'm gonna miss work. I'm gonna have to work from home. It's so bad that I have to work from home.
Oh gosh.
But then I think once you like actually sit and process it, and it's like, oh shit, that's not good.
No.
And obviously then you got the person's family.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like,
And all the knock-on effects that it has.
yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, like,
So
if you got those feelings, get help.
definitely, yeah. It's
Like,
suicide is never the answer.
why are you listening to us? We're just going to waste your time.
Maybe we'll cheer them up.
Oh, that's a good one. We help people
Yeah.
in all walks of life.
I mean, that's what this is for, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Entertainment's for, for everyone.
Unless you
yeah.
hate Will Smith.
That's fine.
You can't
You can
listen
hate
to
Will
us.
Smith.
What?
I'm not the hugest fan of Will Smith.
Hey.
Whoa.
Wait.
And I don't dislike Will Smith by any
Okay.
stretch.
That's fair.
I'm not like, I don't get the whole, Will Smith is so cool. Like the fact that he costs so much because he brings in like the big bucks.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Dude, he's Will.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
His
he's
name's Willard.
Will Smith, cool.
But he's Will.
Willard.
Will, for fuck's sake.
Not even William, it's Willard.
Smith. No, he's great. The whole Fresh Prince and stuff.
Yeah, but that was then. What's that? 20 years ago at this point.
Yeah,
Longer?
but he's maintained that
Still
train,
riding it.
kind of. He's still
Sort of.
riding that train.
He's-
And especially with Netflix being like, oh, you know what? We're going to put the Fresh Prince on
Yeah.
Netflix.
I mean, I don't know anyone who didn't just start watching that.
In it!
Yeah.
Like, it was such a... Oh, man.
I was
Will Smith is
didn't,
immortal.
yeah. I mean, I didn't finish watching it. I watched I think like season 4, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's enough. I'm good.
It
Wow.
peters.
Yeah, it definitely peters out.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. I'm not going to say yes or no to that because I have a deep love for Will Smith.
Do
Oh,
you?
Yeah, I fucking love him. He's
Ooh.
my boy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know him personally, but
Mm.
if he does hear this,
You
please.
want to know him personally?
please.
I'll at him on,
I mean,
on
like,
Instagram. And
I
Facebook.
just one day, just
Mhm.
let me hang out. Just let me hang out with you, please, Will.
Okay.
Oh, this became very desperate.
Okay. Talking of Will Smith, and we'll get back to your entertainment point.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Because you sound like you're going to go on something deep there.
Was
I don't know.
Fuck. I could have.
About Will
We
Smith.
had a podcast that was just us two,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
had a fight over iRobot.
Okay.
Also, I can't use iRobot and AdWords
Why?
because it's like
The book.
it's copyrighted.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when I put in AdWords, like it's going to be shown in limited countries, but the only country it's blocked on was like Ukraine.
But it was blocked in the Ukraine.
They won't show the ad in Ukraine.
I think it's if everywhere else is shown, it's still a decent.
Yeah, I mean Ukraine won't listen to our podcast. Ukrainians don't speak English.
I mean,
do.
some, yeah.
Some do, but it's not going to be their first.
Hey, let's be
They're
honest.
not
They-
going to try and learn English from this podcast.
Or if they did, they'd be
Whoa.
saying a lot of peaks.
Yeah.
Peak.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
anyway, that probably did something to this mic.
It really didn't.
No,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can be really loud on this one. I'm sorry about that.
We were iRobot. I said it was a good movie. I mean, it's a good enough movie.
Good enough movie.
He thinks it's bad.
I
You
don't
think it's a bad movie.
I am a big fan of the book.
Oh, okay.
So for
yeah.
me, it's. I mean, that happens with most like adaptations. They're not as like good as the source
Oh,
material
no, yeah,
because
yeah.
it can never go in as deep as possible. But it just wasn't iRobot. Like if you read the book, it's very different. The only things that are the same are like a couple of the names.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan. I loved it as a kid. I watched it again recently, and it's like it has its moments, but it's not a movie that I'd like. You got to go see it. It's a sci-fi classic. It just it just is another Will Smith movie.
Very true.
Hmm.
But when you love Will Smith,
Exactly.
it becomes another good movie. Very questionable.
It becomes another poster on your wall.
Yeah. No, I do like iRobot.
Yeah.
I think for more reasons than just the film itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there are like I remember me and my brother used to watch it quite a lot, and there's like we have like quotes and stuff. We like you know when you grab quotes from
Yeah.
films. Like me and my brother quote that film all the time. Specifically when he's come out of the he's come out of like a fight with one of the sunny looking robots.
Yeah.
Or he's just been on the highway chase and he veers off
Yeah.
and crashes and he's fighting this thing. And then the police officer like chuckles at him and laughs at him like after the whole ordeal's happened. He's like, "You think I care what you think? You think I give a shit what you think?" And he walks off. I'm like, that's the best quote ever. I'm going to use that all the time.
Actually, I'm now thinking, I think my love for iRobot also stems from whenever we used to go to our grandparents' house, they had just had a pirated copy of iRobot.
Okay.
Like it was literally like
Nice.
someone that was in the cinema with a camera.
Oh,
you
I
can see
really
people-
remember those.
You can see
Yeah,
people getting
been
up and
that.
walking
Yeah.
past. So I used to think that was just fine for iRobot. I thought that was part of the movie.
Oh, no.
It's already meta movie. It's just like people's heads.
You say that, but I'd watched Lion King 3 before this, where it was basically Mystery Science Theater with Timon and Pumbaa.
Right.
So it was like, so I thought that's sometimes normal for movies.
Like,
Nice.
it was just the standard.
But yeah, so like it was a pirated one, so it would just loop once it finished.
Oh.
So like whilst we're at our
Ah.
grandparents' house,
Mm.
like whilst our parents were at work, we just put on iRobot and it would loop and we just keep on watching it.
Right.
So
Fair play.
So like I quote the thing where well the quote I remember is she just shot with her eyes closed.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
You just shot at me with your eye closed. I had a gun. I think that's Elijah Wood who says that.
No, it's
that
not.
is,
It's not Elijah Wood?
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, you know.
LaBeouf or LaBeouf?
I don't know. Is he LaBeouf?
Well, in the what's that Sia song? He's in that music
Oh,
video.
shit,
That's
yeah.
a fantastic music.
Yeah.
Is that the one with like him and that little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Really
that,
cool.
he's Shia LaBeouf.
He's Shia LaBeouf in that.
Yeah, he's good. Fair play.
Hmm.
Mm.
So what is the most quotable movie?
Ever.
I think that my answer on this is hands down Tropic Thunder. I can quote that entire
No!
fucking movie.
I haven't seen that in ages.
It's one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
And me and a friend in high school used to quote that movie to each other to the point where, like, if we're sitting there watching it, we can do the entire fucking film.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we
Nice.
don't because it's shitty for everyone else watching. But
Mm.
swing it past your knees, so good.
Even
Even down to the small things like I got you, TiVo. It's just such a good movie.
Cut your teeth.
Like the genius of like the adverts at the very
Oh,
beginning
it's
of like
so good.
Billy Swidham, bust a nut bar,
Fatty's fart too.
or the Devil's Alley
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
it's-
dumb. Oh, I love it.
with a winner of Best
Dude.
Kiss, Tobey Maguire. It's so good.
Oh, I haven't seen that film in so long.
I adore that thing. Like, even down to like the more serious moments when like Robert Downey Jr. is like going through all these past kind of roles,
Yeah.
and he's like peeling off different things. He's going through the accents, or like just the simple like classics. You never go full retard.
Yeah, so good. So good.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? I adore that movie so much.
Perfection is so good.
Is there a more quotable movie?
I don't know.
I don't know. I like to. I'm a big fan of Edgar Wright and all of his like back catalogue.
Yes.
So Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz,
Yeah.
World's End, maybe not Baby Driver as much because I've only seen it once, so I can't really find the quotes.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim for me, it's very quotable for me.
Very. Yeah.
But I'm drawing a blank right now.
For me, it might be like Disney movies. Like
really?
As a kid, I used to always watch Disney movies. 'Cause we didn't all, we had like my cousins had Disney Channel, and they had a separate channel where they just showed Disney movies. So like they just have Disney movies on repeat.
Yeah.
And like I just watched Mulan all over again
dude,
and again. It's
that's
my favorite Disney movie.
Oh fucking.
So I like know large swathes of Mulan.
Okay.
Yeah, no, me too.
Specifically Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Dishonor on You.
Yeah,
Dishonor on You.
that used to be my phone case. Yeah, I wish I had that phone case still.
So good.
What happened to that phone case?
It broke. I dropped my phone in the tube today, didn't I?
Oh, it's true.
So like
yeah,
I always drop my phone.
I mean, for context, Sully used to have a phone case with what's the dragon's name?
Mushu.
With Mushu
and,
at the back.
It was when he's pointing at the horse and saying "dishonor on your cow."
Yeah.
And I had the subtitles underneath.
That's great.
I'm gonna find the website I ordered it from, and hopefully they saved my order. I'll get it again.
Can't you just like
No,
go
it's
onto a website where you order that kind of thing, just whack the image on and do it again?
It was a GIF.
Okay.
And I put the GIF in, and it stopped, and I just wanted to see where it would stop. I just wanted Mushu, and it stopped exactly on the "dishonor on your cow," and that's what it picked up as the PNG file.
If you want, I can find that scene. I'll find the frame for you and like send it. It's not. It's really easy.
Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
probably is easy. It's just I loved it because it had the subtitles on as well.
That would be Sully's birthday present, and he's like,
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
oh shit, I told him already.
I'm still here, not dead, but like
Here in my house.
in your house.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Or
I mean,
That's so
you're
weird.
never leaving this house.
shit.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, George, didn't you when you signed the deal to be here? Did you not realize that you're never going to
We
leave?
made
We signed a deal.
You did in your sleep.
There was paper.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't just toilet paper. It was...
Oh. It wasn't just a slightly damp handkerchief, which makes you fall asleep. Is that how I fell asleep in the first place?
Dun dun dun.
I mean, I thought it was Sully's
You built-
soft.
You built
Was it
confidence.
A-
A soft, sensual voice.
Yeah. What's that thing on YouTube where like people are just like speaking?
ASMR.
ASMR.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, did you know? You know,
I
like
don't really know what that is.
it's like it's not just like people speaking. It's like people are doing like sounds and things into like
Oh,
the microphone.
It's
Oh.
and
weird, man.
sometimes it helps people sleep. It's designed to help you sleep.
Really?
Like there's when people like like magic sand, and when people cut it and it makes a really
Oh, like a
satisfying sound, like shh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's for that, and it's meant to satisfy you or like make you sleepy. So like when they cut soap, that makes me sleepy. But some people get turned on by it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So someone at work today sent in one of our little Slack groups a one of the ASMR videos, and it's this woman eating pickles.
Oh no, nah.
It physically made me
Crunch.
gag. It's
Crunch.
yeah. I mean, she recorded them very well, and it was like as a sound guy, I was like, oh, she did a good job there. But every time she took a bite, it just made me gag.
Nah, man.
Fucking
Did it
horrible.
have like the
Nah.
initial like squelch
Yeah.
of her teeth going into a
Well, and it was
pickle?
also like a really close-up camera of her eating them.
Oh, that
and she was like smiling.
see,
like,
I don't like that.
Nah, it's effort.
like, for her, it seemed like some sensual shit.
But that's was she okay? This is not being offensive. Was she like an East Asian lady?
No, she
Oh,
was
really?
not. She was I want to say either I think she was from like the West Indies.
Oh, okay,
Okay, cool.
because like
Oh.
in East Asia, I don't. I'm saying East Asia because I don't know the specific country.
Yeah.
But it's a thing where like attractive ladies are like on not Twitch, but like an equivalent of Twitch.
Right.
They're eating food, and people like just watch the videos
Yeah.
of just women eating food.
So it's not just an East Asian thing. Like
Hmm.
legitimately, I've like seen videos like on Twitter and stuff, like porn stars basically, I don't follow porn stars on Twitter. But, like, someone's
Why
like
wouldn't you?
retweeted.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, Sully.
What?
What?
Um.
But yeah,
what?
like tweeting stuff out of like someone's like retweeted a porn star and they're literally just sitting there eating pizza, and it's literally just a video of them sitting there eating a pizza, and people are finding
that attractive.
satisfaction out of that.
I think in China they've like banned videos of people eating bananas.
Bananas.
I think it's China where they like you can't eat a banana on
That sounds Chinese.
like the
thing to
internet
do.
camera.
I mean, that sounds like a very China thing to do. Ban something as simple as that.
Whoa.
Oh, you?
I mean, no, because
Let's not rope the whole of China into this show.
That's the one country that isn't going to be listening to this because we're not on the fucking Chinese intranet.
Actually, we might be.
Really?
See,
I don't know.
you see what you've done.
Does SoundCloud work in China? Let us know if you're from China.
China probably has their like China.
Right in.
China has their like own version of everything. Their own version of Google. Their own
they
version
really
of YouTube.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Like Tencent is massive. Like Tencent is one of the biggest companies in the world, and
And they
no
make
one fucking knows
Fortnite,
them.
baby.
Well, they own part of
They own
Fortnite,
part of Fortnite.
Really?
and
Yeah.
they want to own the rest of it. They want to
Wow, I didn't
basically
know
buy out Epic. So like,
Madness.
so I think they bought something like 40% of Epic a good few years back for something like $400,000 or something, or like 4 million, or it was the sort of thing that like it sounds like a lot until you figure out like the most recent estimation for Fortnite was something like it's worth 9 billion.
Nice.
But sorry, Epic as a company, and
Fuck.
part of that is to do with Fortnite.
I mean, only Fortnite. All the other games are shit.
Whoa.
Whoa, fuck you! Gears of War,
Gears of War 1, 2,
2, 3,
3.
Judgment.
Was that any good?
I liked Judgment.
Oh, I never played it, so I
Yeah.
don't really know.
It was the prettiest one out of all of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember having really great times on Gears of War 1 with all my mates in secondary school. And just like,
Land
oh,
party.
it's so good. No, you know, just Xbox Live and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I used to
Fucking
just do
awesome.
like my first like HD gaming was Gears of War, and it was when I went over to see a friend in Ireland, and I mean we were both like 12, 13 at the time,
Yeah.
but we were playing Gears of War, and it was the sort of thing I was like, holy shit, this is the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Nothing get any better than this.
Yeah.
And like from then I saved up for my own like Xbox. Like it got me into kind of like HD gaming because I just had like a
Nice.
PlayStation 2 and was content with that until I saw this. And I was like, oh my god, they could be that much
Yeah.
better.
No, to be
I
fair.
think my thing that got me into it, that convinced me to get a PS3 was it was I think it's called Heavenly Blade.
Heavenly Sword.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
Ninja
yeah.
Theory
The-
game.
I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
with the
No,
like
yeah, yeah.
the
Quick
like,
time events.
Celtic looking lady
Yeah.
with flowing hair.
Yeah,
that
it
looked yeah.
It had Andy Serkis in it
Yeah,
as well.
that looked really pretty, and my friend
Mm.
had it, and I was like, I don't know what you're playing or how you're playing this, but that looks really cool, and I want a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then mine got robbed.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
How
that
come?
sucks.
I don't know. Or was that my PS2? No, it must have been the PlayStation 3.
Heavenly Sword is PS3.
Yeah, it was the PS3 because I had
Yeah.
the big fucking clunky one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
And,
Wait, was it like the original one that you could play PlayStation 2 games on?
I didn't get it that early because it was
Oh.
only like the first couple of batches that I could play
Yeah.
PS2 games. And
I think
was
I had
like,
that one. And they did another one that you could play PS1 games as well.
Ooh.
I think.
I thought it was just that one, that original one you could play like.
It was the big chunky one.
Yeah.
So essentially, that had the internals of a PlayStation 2 in it, and PlayStation 2 could play PS1 games.
Maybe. I think that's probably what it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
But that is an ugly console.
Oh yeah, God.
It is an ugly console. The one that I got was.
The slim line, not the
So,
slim line.
It wasn't the
middle.
like horrible kind of plastic topped one.
Yeah.
It was the matte finish.
Yeah.
one. That is a pretty
lovely.
console.
Yeah.
And
I still got
No,
it
agree.
downstairs.
It's the one with the button.
Yes,
It's
the
not
button,
touch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like buttons.
So do I. Like
I
that's part of the reason I went for the PlayStation 4 Pro over like the OG, because I got the OG day one console, and it had like sensitive buttons, and I never knew which one was which. And I would always like
It's dumb.
chuck out a disc or turn it on for no reason.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I love the Pro because it has those little clicky buttons.
Yeah.
I am
Clicky
going
all the way.
when the Spider-Man game comes out.
Yeah.
I'm going to sell my PS4 to my cousin who wants it, and I'm going to buy the
Spider-Man
limited edition Spider-Man Pro.
Oh, that is a pretty console.
How much is that going to be?
Oh,
How much is the Pro?
I don't know.
300, 400?
oh no, it's not. I know
It'd be a
Xbox One
bundle,
X is
though.
400, so I'd say about 300 probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
You
maybe.
can probably look it up. It's probably like 299,
So if you want to send us me money, I'll make a GoFundMe, buy Sully a PS4 Pro,
Fuck that,
Spider-Man. I'll make content with it.
You know what's mad about that though?
What?
I remember there was like something on Kickstarter where it was like, fund me to make a potato salad.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the first, like, the
So
big
much
thing.
money.
And it was like, I only need like $20 or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, like everybody just kept
He like
giving it.
threw this massive party
Yeah.
with like obviously a
fucking
whole
mad.
bunch of potato
But
salad.
that was the stretch goal, wasn't it? It just kept like, getting more ridiculous.
Oh, so
I think
good.
Kickstarter's awesome.
Yeah, I really
It was
I rate
awesome.
it.
And
Now
still
it's
nothing came out that people
And
bought.
I mean, a lot of
There's a
things
bunch
come
of
out of
that.
Kickstarter that's cool. I think now Amazon are doing a thing with them, so they've gotten a lot better at doing that.
Have they?
Because like on
No,
your
I think
Amazon
that's right.
homepage, if you scroll down far enough, you see Kickstarter Launchpad.
Oh yes, so that
Yeah.
there was a bunch of that, wasn't there?
Yeah,
It was like stuff that was kick-started, and you could go on there and like, purchase kind of things that had like finally come out from Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It seemed cool. I've never bought anything from Kickstarter. The only thing I've had is like I've read some comic books that started on Kickstarter, but I never like gave money towards it. I would just I just picked them up once they were actually released.
The only thing I've crowdfunded was the Rooster Teeth movie.
Oh,
okay.
How was that movie? I never watched
Laser
it.
Team. I actually went to go. I got because I was a Kickstarter. I got the tickets to, and I'm a first member. Hey Rooster Teeth, if you want to like take the SlapDuck podcast and put that in your new UK division you're making, that'd be wonderful.
It's not like this was inspired by it or anything.
No.
No.
There's obviously SlapDuck, Rooster Teeth,
Oh,
birds.
it could be opposite.
Is
right?
that?
I don't know.
No,
actually,
it's
No,
not.
the name
No,
came from something
no.
completely different.
The
okay.
origin. Okay, I'll go off. The
Say
origin of the name was I was looking for a name for the podcast,
Right.
and I typed in slapstick. Well, I tried typing in slapstick, but for some reason I typed in SlapDuck just randomly, and the Urban Dictionary definition of SlapDuck means crazy or wacky, and I really liked that. And there's also a GIF of Obama slapping a rubber duck
There is.
somewhere,
Too fucking right.
and and that's why it's called SlapDuck.
No. Oh, okay.
That's going to
It's
be
a nice little history lesson.
Yeah.
I'm
What
down
was
for
I
that.
talking about? Yeah, Laser Team. So it was at the Prince Charles Theatre in Leicester Square.
Yeah.
And I think no, actually, I don't think anyone from Rooster Teeth was there for that one because it was like I went on the second day because the first day was sold out.
Okay.
So I went with a mate, and like it was really cool because the film itself is okay,
Right.
as in it's
Probably not going to get that sponsor now.
I mean, no, but
totally.
as in, it's like your first movie. Your first movie is not going to be a hit unless you're like lucky.
True.
It's a good movie. It's enjoyable enough,
Okay.
especially if you're a Rooster Teeth fan, because obviously there's a lot of Easter eggs in there. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh look, it's
right.
that guy. It's that person.
So it's a movie that's like made for the fans. It's not really made for
Not
someone.
necessarily.
So like, if you knew nothing about Rooster Teeth and you went and watched it, do you think you'd
It'd still
enjoy
be
it?
fun.
Okay.
It'd still be a fun movie. I
Okay.
think you just enjoy it more if you were a fan.
If you knew some of the in-jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
As in, I don't think there's many in-jokes. It's mostly like someone from Rooster Teeth pops up. Like, hey, it's Trevor. He pops up and taking a picture. Or, and obviously,
The main 3 or 4 of them are Rooster Teeth.
three
Was
of
it
the
Michael,
4
Gavin?
leads are, Michael, Gavin, and Bernie. And the other one, I don't remember his name.
So
he's
it's-
an actor. He's a
Yeah, he's an actor. So like, the other one is, I can't remember what his name is, but he was
real
in.
actor.
He was in a TV show that I watched a while back called Blue Mountain State. It was like basically like a cheap version of American Pie based on like a football team. I watched it all on Netflix. It was alright, bit of fun. They actually made a movie out of it.
Yeah,
it's fine, Sully. Just put it down.
I knocked his thing.
Stop fucking around with cans.
Ha! It won't pick it up because my microphone's not working properly.
Actually, I should
waveform.
I should probably address like hopefully I can fix it, but Sully's microphone that he's using today is very much playing up. It should be fixed for the next
Play?
one, whether it's me buying a new microphone or me.
It's fine.
finding
Right off as
the
a
fix.
business expense. And then when people
I would love
subscribe to our Patreon, I'm going to make a Patreon.
You're gonna make a Patreon.
I'll make it tonight.
Really?
I really like
Really?
making Patreon accounts. Yeah, I made a Patreon.
Wait, how many have you made?
Yeah.
One
Oh.
for my YouTube channel. I thought I was going to get famous.
Oh.
How'd that work out?
My highest viewed video has like 2 or 3,000 views.
Okay.
It was a video about conspiracy theories.
That's probably
How
why.
to make one.
Oh.
I
wore a fez.
Oh.
But it was like a joke. Like,
oh,
It was
what?
like a.
You weren't
I did
just
Google.
rocking a fez.
I did Google. Oh no, it was a real fez, but it was,
Oh,
it was a joke about conspiracy theories.
Oh, sorry.
I sincerely think that the picture of this episode should be a screen cap of you and Fez.
It can be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
The thumbnail's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, it was before I knew how to use Photoshop.
Oh.
So I think
Was that in paint.
I think it was made in paint.
Oh no!
I
Fucking
think it,
mad.
like, it's, no, you know what? It was made in PowerPoint.
What
Ooh.
the fuck?
It was made in PowerPoint. So basically, it was a picture of me. And I think PowerPoint, surprisingly, is good at letting you, like, you know,
Like mask out stuff.
mask out stuff.
I have no idea. I've
not
never used
mask out,
that,
but like when you press E on Photoshop and you're scrubbing out
Yeah.
all the color.
The eraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Sorry, dude.
no, but you're right.
Yeah.
So like, you can like, I think it's PowerPoint. You can like erase the background,
Okay.
and then I would put just a solid color behind it, and then I'd put like a picture, like a PNG or something.
Okay.
I think for that one, it's like the pyramids, and then a velociraptor on top of it.
Wait, so a Fez, pyramids, and a velociraptor.
Yeah, and then like the text is like Ariel. It was not good. My YouTube channel wasn't good.
Oh.
Did you ever get someone to subscribe to your Patreon?
No one subscribed.
Not
to
a
my
single
Patreon.
one?
No, not a single person.
That's really sad.
Yeah, no.
Not in like a lol, that's sad kind of way.
I
but in like a genuinely. Like,
I
oh,
really
dude.
tried on it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
George, I think that's worse.
What?
I'm saying like not
A
in like
funny
a funny
bio.
way, like actually genuinely that's depressing.
No, I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that. I just meant like, no, you put the time and effort in, and you want to see that
I had a
you know,
really funny bio,
bear fruit, but it didn't.
but it was like I made jokes and
You made jokes.
Were they good jokes?
I
So-
don't know.
Was it anything
Okay.
like? So I can't remember if this is in the first episode or like the pilot, but were you talking about your stand up? Was
Oh,
they
no,
like
this
that
was-
bad?
This was pre-stand up.
This was pre-stand-up.
This was I was making YouTube videos when I was like 15.
So this
14 or
was
15?
before you went to the stand up classes.
Yes. This was like
You went to stand-up class?
Yeah.
okay, I went to stand up
I
classes.
really want this
but
anymore.
to preface that,
Right.
well, not to preface that, to talk about something else that I
Oh,
also did. I
okay.
used to make Minecraft videos
Fucking nice.
when I was a
course you
kid
did.
because like I used to watch Minecraft. I like I can't think of any Skydust Minecraft and
Okay.
the Yogscast.
Oh, Yogscast did.
Yeah,
Minecraft, didn't
Yogscast basically. I used to make Minecraft videos, and that channel did better than the channel that I really tried on.
they? Really?
Yeah,
Why
Like-
didn't you just
Oh, yeah.
continue doing that? Or
because
did you get
I
bored?
hated it. It was so boring.
I mean, I'm really not a fan of Minecraft. I
I
like the
lo-
idea of the creativity.
I
but-
love Minecraft.
Visual.
I'm just shit at
I'm with
it.
you on that.
So like,
Okay.
and obviously I was like, oh, got to chase those trends. Gonna play Minecraft Hunger Games.
Nice.
I never won. So I was like,
Oh.
well, what am I gonna fucking do? I don't win.
I feel like you're gonna like reboot that channel, and now you're gonna be like
I
Fortnite.
can't. I deleted it.
Oh,
dude.
Sully.
I don't know why. I was like delete, and then I was like, oh shit, all the videos are gone. And this was before I was smart enough to like back up everything.
Oh,
So
mate.
everything is gone. I think there's one collab I did with this kid who was like 12 at the time.
Lol.
If his
I love
channel
that you did collabs back then.
if his channel is still live, it's I've got one video on there maybe, but other than that,
Does it have you speaking in it? and stuff?
yeah, I'm speaking on there. And the best thing is we're speaking like using Skype,
Oh.
but like the kid wasn't smart enough to know that like it's gonna pick up everything behind him. So there's like someone hoovering in the background.
Oh.
You hear like a kid running around.
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, this is gonna mess up my content.
Mm.
Yeah,
Was that your American accent?
yeah. I don't know why.
I
Was he
mean,
American?
It's all right.
I don't remember. Just some
No?
kid.
Just some random
Yeah, it
guy
was
you
just some
found
kid.
online.
It's like, yeah, it's
Must be
because
more.
back
Sounds
then,
pretty questionable.
no, because back
A lot
then,
of what he does is questionable.
back
Oh,
then,
shit.
YouTube used to let you like message like creators and stuff.
Okay.
No, yeah, definitely,
So like,
yeah.
just message people like, hey man, sub for sub.
Sub for
Sub
sub.
for sub.
Follow for follow.
Yeah,
Nothing's changed.
Is that how you're gonna get this up to 1,000 to
sub
monetize?
for sub.
It's like sub for sub.
No, I'll just like
Actually,
I'll
try.
buy the views.
Oh, you buy the views.
I know how to buy views on YouTube. That's right.
Yeah, you can buy them, can't you? Like there was
Oh,
an
buy.
episode of Silicon Valley about that, wasn't there? Of like
I watched it.
it's really good. Silicon Valley, like the comedy show. But
But I
like,
still haven't seen either.
if you like nerdy shit, you like
That's a
it.
brown dude,
Oh,
right?
There is Come On Johnny. It's really good. And I can't remember. I think it was like season 3, and they'd launched their app, and it was doing gangbusters. And I was like, oh, this is great. And you find out at the end of like one of the episodes, it's actually been buying like the downloads from
Lol.
like India or China or something, where they've got like basically a bunch of people signing up using like the fake email addresses, a bit like buying subscribers, like fake subscribers.
I mean, you're not technically buying fake subscribers. You're doing paid media to get your thing to people.
Right.
And then hopefully those people will subscribe.
Actually subscribe. But you can actually pay for subscribers, like pay for fake accounts to follow you on stuff like Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, it's like a service. People do it.
Man.
That's why like when like every now and then like Instagram does a purge and you see people drop from like 100,000 to like 20,000 because they've paid for all those.
Fuck, that's madness.
But they've already got their blue ticks, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're already getting sponsors and people already know them, so they're going to start building up again.
Gotta get that blue tick, boys.
Blue tick. We're never getting a blue tick.
No,
not that actually.
My goal in life is to get a blue tick.
A blue tick.
I want a blue tick on that, on the Instagram,
Twitter.
on the Facebook. Yeah.
See, I am at the point where I'm so close to deleting Twitter.
Oh, I don't use it. The only thing I use it for is like people send me memes sometimes.
I'm not a massive fan of Twitter.
Neither
I mean, like, I've recently started to use it, but same with most social media. I don't really post anything on it,
right?
Except for Instagram. That's the only one that I like keep up to date with because art account and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't posted anything to my Instagram for a while at this point, but that's the only one that I still enjoy using. I think it's because I don't follow anywhere near as many people as all the other things, so I don't feel like there's a flood of content coming in. It's just what I want to see.
Yeah.
We're like stuff on Twitter. It's
your mates retweeting like junk.
It's not even my way. It's like you follow like a game reporter or something because you're interested in the content that they make, and then they're just constantly
about their life.
And then you just get like politics.
My kid fell
stuff.
down.
LOL.
I don't care.
Broke his leg.
I don't care about your kids.
Swat.
I don't care about your political views and stuff. I follow you for that.
Trump sucks.
Content. It's like no shit.
He wants to ban video games.
Does he?
I don't think so.
Probably not. That's probably one thing he's alright with.
He blames something on video games.
Yeah.
Everyone loves to do that though.
Yeah.
It's so
it was either video games or Marilyn Manson. They were the two things that everyone blames
I remember watching an interview with Marilyn Manson and he came across, I think he was talking to Bill O'Reilly. You know Bill O'Reilly? He's like a bit of he tries to go for your throat kind of thing.
But then at the end of the day, he's just like normal.
Then he just like almost... Marilyn Manson is surprisingly intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
Like incredibly so. So like,
he just completely flawed his arguments. It was fucking awesome. I was like, oh, dude.
I'm a big fan of Marilyn Manson. And after I saw that, I was like, I'm an even bigger fan. That man
makes my heart sing, oh.
What are you doing there, Sully?
I put it down very softly on my drink so it doesn't go boop on the microphone.
Boop.
How does it go?
Boop.
Right.
That classical can sound.
I didn't really think of clink until after.
Or clonk.
Or just ding.
Or like,
I forgot what I was going to say.
Nah, that's more of a camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, if you add a boom after it, it could be a gun.
So we should make a Patreon. I'll make it.
You're just going to make one.
I'll make it just to have it.
Just to have
It'd be nice just to have their Patreon.
Yeah.
And why not?
So if anyone listening wants
wants to give me money,
go for
what would the tier rewards be if you made a Patreon?
Yeah, we need to actually like make
pre-show. We've started doing a pre-show. Sort of. It's basically it's the microphone test.
It's the warm-up.
It's the warm-up.
It's the warm-up, yeah.
I don't think we can sell... That's not worth $1 a month.
It won't just be that. It'd be like, hey, pre-show, and then, I don't know, a shout-out at the end of the month. It's like, hey,
Derek,
thanks for your money, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like we should... Probably not.
I'm thinking big picture.
Oh.
Big picture, I'm saying.
Like sending our fans nudes or something.
Okay, not that big picture.
Oi! Sully's bigging himself.
I'm not like
that big a picture.
I'm
showing off now, aren't you?
I'm not like...
It's not Dis's way of form.
I'm not like an attractive cosplayer who is comfortable with themselves enough to be able to do that. Yet. Like, jacked.
Like The Rock.
Yeah.
Or Juji Mufu.
Who?
Okay.
Is this
an anime thing?
No. There's a guy on Instagram who I follow because
anime things.
No, he's just like really like eccentric and quite cool. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh,
but he has a barbell and he holds it above his head and he does the splits on chairs.
Jesus Christ!
Have you seen it? It's fucking sick. He's so cool, and he's just like he does like backflips and stuff. It's like his nickname or his tagline is like what is it? The anabolic acrobat. I think that's what it is.
Jesus. Because it's an anabolic steroids.
I don't know.
Arguably.
Is that part of it?
Yeah, I don't know if he does.
Or people say he is.
I think he looks natural.
Hmm.
I'm going to say he's natural.
Yeah?
Because I'm a fan.
Oh, natural.
What? What's
That's
that?
my French.
You speak French?
No.
Oh. So what was that?
I'm sorry, Sully. Every accent you try to do really doesn't sound like.
But
the
that's
accent.
deliberately like offensive. It's like a French accent.
Right, okay.
Could you just
like we're
just-
British, so like you sort of have to do like an offensive French accent.
I mean,
It's like a thing, isn't it?
could you try and do a real one for us and the listeners?
Probably not.
Please.
I don't actually know what a French person sounds like. We work with French people, but they're like French ladies, so their voices sound different.
Yeah, they're softer.
Yeah, French ladies' voices are nice.
Yeah. I
Like
agree.
a French dude is probably just like, "Hey, oui, get me a poisson."
Oh, dude.
My name is Uncle
yes.
Poisson.
Oh, what was that?
That's my Pyro impression.
But oh no.
Pyro's a sick show.
No wonder the Pink Panther kept getting away.
No, that's not Pyro.
Was it? Who's that?
Pyro's bleeding David Suchet.
Who?
Suchet.
Schwimmer.
No, you're thinking of Pink Panther, which
Yeah.
had the dad from Cheaper by the Dozen.
No, I mean the actual character that was called.
No, that's someone else.
Is it?
Poirot was a
Another detective.
Agatha Christie.
Is that Murder on the Orient Express?
Yes,
Ah,
but not the shit one with
Kenneth Branagh.
with Kenneth Branagh.
it wasn't shit. It just it wasn't great.
If
don't get
if
me
you've seen the actual one that made by ITV, it's like a 3-part thing,
Okay.
and it's like an hour each episode.
Yeah.
Like that's prime ITV. Now ITV shit.
wrong. Yeah.
What?
Love Island.
What's wrong with... Actually, no. 100% agree with you on this.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of Love Island.
No.
It's just, oh, let's have the pretty people all in one room. Oh, maybe they'll fuck. Let's get views. And
It's
you're
like,
like, oh,
Here's 10 grand. Fuck.
fuck in this room
I'm
in
sorry,
front of everyone.
People are just basically
Please.
obsessed to watching censored out porn at that point because
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of pretty people fucking.
If you don't
I
watch
mean-
censored porn, watch Japanese porn.
Yeah.
Died right in there, so
Yeah.
It's a legal thing though. Like they censor.
yeah,
like,
silly. Yeah, so that's why hentai became a thing, right? Because they started
Yeah,
censoring
but they
out.
I think they
Is that
censor
right?
too.
I mean, I might be very off base here, but that's what I've heard.
That's madness.
I think they censor that too.
I feel like I should probably look it up. But I also don't want to look up hentai sitting in a room.
that
with a
should
bunch
be
of
a
dudes.
thing. We should like next time I'll bring like a laptop and we can Google shit.
Just be watching hentai as we're talking.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that'd be a really weird situation. Sully, what are you doing in the corner?
Nothing.
it's just the hentai, bro.
So do you want to stop
Just-
and get a drink? No,
it's
I
just
can't stand
BBC.
up for a while.
it's for.
Are you pitching a tent? What is that?
So no, I can't do a French accent.
No, you really can't.
Oh, yeah. That's what we were talking about. Oh, shit.
Oh, France.
Oh, god.
crumbs.
Um,
That's dreadful.
but yeah. God, that's thrown me off.
Sorry, man.
The,
Sorry.
It's
the
fine.
hentai and the Poirot.
Like, I had something.
Love
I've
Island,
had something.
or
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
we're on.
Love
You were
Island.
saying something.
Yeah,
okay, what were you
I
gonna
had
say
something in my
anyway?
mind, like the other day, and I just wanted to run it by you guys.
Okay.
This is a
Please.
bit of a sensitive subject,
Do
so
it.
this
Bring
could
it.
be on the cutting floor.
We'll see.
Just saying.
We'll be
Just
like, if you hear a very audible cut.
I mean, so far, I'm hoping no one's heard any audible cuts because I've cut a bunch of shit we've been
it's,
talking about.
it's mostly me
It's mostly you being offensive.
making like semi-racist jokes, so,
Oh.
which, yeah.
Okay, like when you edit this
They're
out,
not bad.
if you do edit this out, can you make like a full on like shing kind of sound? There's like, oh, it's definitely.
Yeah.
We edit
Alright,
it
cool,
out.
cool.
Can we
That'd be
put
hilarious.
anything that's cut and like an uncensored version on Patreon?
Oh, that could be a
Whoa.
There
tier.
we go. That's part of
But
it.
we could be like
Oh, but
incriminating ourselves.
I feel
I
like that's
suppose.
just a worst version of the show and they're paying for.
suppose.
right.
Anyway,
I
Can
mean,
get into this?
if you want to let us know if you'd like that, email into slapduckpodcast@gmail.com.
still not got any emails.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
fuck.
Makes me sad.
What are you doing? Right.
Go on, George. Bring it.
What was I thinking about? I was thinking like, is sexualization a frame of mind?
Okay.
So when you've got like, for example, like you have artists that do life drawing, you're pretty much in a mindset of, you're looking for like proportions, you're looking for shortening,
Mhm.
perspective, all this sort of stuff. But that can easily be flipped to like, oh shit, look at this girl, look at how she looks, and oh,
Titties.
Sure.
exactly. Or like, on the opposite,
Penis.
this guy looks great, or all this sort of stuff. So I'm thinking, it's definitely how you look at someone, isn't it?
It is. So when I did some life drawing classes when I did A-level, and when it came in, it was like the first 5 minutes, everyone was like, "Ooh, naked person," and then after that, the only thing you're really thinking of is like, how does the light hit this curve?
Yeah.
And it becomes kind of just shapes more than like, this is a naked person.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
You could easily flip it, because I'm not saying that I've done this. I mean, I have been in life drawing classes, but this hasn't happened. But no, I've had times where the life model has been like checking me out.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to draw you.
I mean,
don't give me the eyes.
Don't give me the eyes.
Trying to get a good grade.
So, was she looking at me in a sexual way? Because I wasn't looking at her in a sexual way.
I mean, once you start checking him out,
no,
did that change your frame of mind? Or
no,
was
it really put me off, actually.
Yeah?
I was like, oh, fuck. I'm distracted because you're making me feel a bit uncomfortable, like looking at me like this. So I felt sexualized, which is really weird because she was the naked one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's down to confidence in that kind of scenario. It's like, if she's that confident with herself,
true.
That,
very good.
That
point.
she doesn't feel sexualized because she's very comfortable showing herself in that position.
Yeah,
where maybe that threw you off. If someone's with such confidence.
Yeah, maybe it's all on me. Maybe this is my fault.
I mean,
I'm really sorry. I won't do it again.
What, life drawing, or
no?
Allow yourself to be checked out by a
both.
life drawing.
Just never put yourself in that situation. Hey George, you want to go to this really amazing experience with like the best life drawing person ever in the world?
Is she really confident though? Yeah.
No.
George like, I can't do it.
George just comes in wearing like a mask. He's like, yeah, I'm at this guy's, just got my big coat on, no one can see me.
You look like an absolute pervert.
Oh no. Oh, dude.
No, I mean, I went to an all boys school.
Oh yeah.
The A-level students did like life drawing, and just inside, I probably felt really bad for the. I think it was a lady. I'm not 100% sure,
right?
But I think it was a lady, and I like inside. I was like, I feel really bad for her because these are like 17-year-old guys that are like hopped up on testosterone because they're in an all boys school, and like, lady.
Yeah.
And
how are they like? Just what was that?
I feel like this needs a
lady. See, this is why we need a camera, because I do shit.
That's it. I will film your impression of lady, and we can put this on Instagram. So like
right after the other thing, we're going to put on the what was that?
So, are you ready to give it? Bring it.
I need to center myself.
There you go. He's there.
So my acting training is done. A lady. Okay, that wasn't as good as the first take.
Was it not?
No.
All right, take,
you know what?
Take two.
Oh, another take. Okay.
And action.
A lady. Something like that.
That's about right. That's
that was the one.
Yeah, but like, I probably felt really bad for her because, like, although she was probably comfortable with it, obviously you have to be comfortable with it to do that.
Yeah.
But like, dudes are disgusting. Especially when they're 17.
Yeah, a friend of mine went to an all-girls school, and it was sort of the same thing happened with her. She was telling me like they would have like a male teacher come in, and like all the girls would be like, "Oh my god, he's so hot!" And it's like she was, because we would hang out a lot, so she was used to being around guys. I was used to being around girls, and she was like, "This guy is just your average-looking man," but they would lose their fucking shit because they're not around the opposite sex.
I thought it was a big, strong boy.
Oh, I love a big, strong boy.
That's my new thing, big, strong boy.
But I've never really understood the whole all-girls, all-boys school.
I'm not for it.
I think it's a very archaic way of thinking that, people concentrate better when they're with the same sex.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Like a lot of grammar schools are like that.
Really?
I went to a grammar school.
Did you?
Yeah. So like they're very old school thinking.
That's really weird.
Like,
well, not weird. It's very different.
I feel like in today's society, like schools should prepare you for the real world, and in the real world, you're not just with one sex; you're with both. The real world is everyone's
a melting
there.
pot. Everyone.
Yeah, and I think school really should be like that to prepare you for it. I remember in my high school, we had people that were very comfortable being like coming out as gay in our school, or like we had a woman who is now a man come out as transgender in our, I want to say A-level, and it was that sort of thing like. it was a school that, at least from within our year, everyone was very comfortable showing who they were.
Yeah.
Which has got me in good stead for the real world, because that doesn't really freak me out, because I was brought up around that.
Yeah.
I think if you're in kind of a school that maybe doesn't allow that, or isn't as open as that, or isn't as mixed, that can kind of throw you off a bit.
True.
And talking about something else that's open, that's the SlapDuck podcast. And unfortunately, we're going to have to close shop for now.
Jesus.
Because we've reached the hour mark for the podcast. So thank you for listening to the SlapDuck podcast. You can follow the podcast at SlapDuck Podcast on Instagram and email us any questions, art, fan fiction at SlapDuck.
Sully loves a good fanfic.
At gmail.com. And we'll have a Patreon maybe. That will probably be called SlapDuck.
I think we got to set up the YouTube before we do that.
There's a YouTube channel called SlapDuck Podcast. This has been the SlapDuck Podcast. I've been with
Goose. That's the one.
Goose. And
Luka.
And is there anything you guys want to plug before we go?
Nah, I'm all right, bro.
Okay, Luka.
Go to YouTube. Give us a sub. That's where we'll also put the podcast from now on as well. We'll have it on iTunes as well as YouTube, and
as long as
SoundCloud.
So SoundCloud, iTunes, Castbox. That's about it.
Yeah. But yes, it'll still be another place that you can kind of subscribe if you prefer to go through YouTube,
and you can see behind the scenes because we'll have camera.
Oh,
will we?
Shit,
hopefully.
Boy.
I mean, we got a clip. We're not gonna have a camera yet.
Whoa, not with that attitude, Luka.
I'm sorry. Maybe we'll get a GoPro and just whack it in the corner.
Just whack it in the corner.
So thank you for listening, and remember, I'm Sully Iqbal, and I'm a limp handshake.
God, that's just people. Why would you give yourself
limp handshake?
Limp handshake. Yeah.
You're really like obsessed with the fact that your wave is slightly smaller.
My wave is small. I'm looking at it to make sure when I'm speaking it's big enough so that it's sort of competing with yours and George's.
I mean, mine's definitely smaller than Luka's.
He's
definitely got the biggest waveform.
Size matters when it comes to waveforms.